Hey, how's it going, guys? So one of the things I disliked about Black Ops 3 was the lack of new perk machines. We only had Widow's Wine as our new perk, and I attribute that to the focus on the GobbleGum system. I think any potential future perks were made into GobbleGums. I see people saying that, oh, they're running out of ideas, but as I said, I think they just put them into the wrong place. I think some of them could have easily been made into perks. So there are 6 that I think, if combined together into 3 separate perks, I think easily could have been, with Widow's Wine, our new 4 perks of Black Ops 3. So the first one combines Always Done Swiftly, which is walk faster when aiming, and raise and lower your weapon to aim more quickly. That combines it with Armamental Accomplishment, which is switch weapons and recover from performing melee attacks faster, and use items more quickly. So if this was a separate perk, I'd call it Jump and Juice, and not because, you jump around faster, but the whole idea about it is you're doing things more quicker, especially with a weapon. And so I feel like you've got more energy and you're jumping around, like you're just doing everything pretty much. And I've realized when you have these GobbleGums on and they run out, you don't realize how much a quality of life effect they have. Switching weapons faster, performing melee attacks faster, especially if you've got the Bowie knife. Being able to walk faster while aiming, you're raising and lowering your weapon quickly. They're very nice effects, and to be honest, I could see them in Speed Cola because it does affect your handling of a weapon, and Speed Cola is exactly that. But I think that would make it a bit too overpowered. I could see it in Deadshot though, to be honest, to buff it up a little, but I think as its own perk, it could be a cheapo, 1500 just like Deadshot, maybe even 2000, but I think 1500 is fine. And just the effects of it, I think, would be fine along with other weapon-based perks like Double Tap, Speed Cola, Deadshot Daiquiri. The next 2 that I would combine is Arsenal Accelerator, which charges the player's specialist weapon faster, and Lucky Crit, which improves your chances of activating an alternate ammo type. So this one I'd probably call Colada Charger or Charger Colada, because the idea is of utilizing a special effect faster. Arsenal Accelerator, you're charging your specialist weapon faster, and Lucky Crit, you are kind of making the special effect come around faster. There's a blank time, say Blast Furnace activates, you have to wait a certain amount of time, and it doesn't make that any faster. But when that certain amount of time's up, you may not activate it right away. But of course, this increases the chances of it activating immediately after you've, reached the charge time. So again, this one's a bit of a niche one. It's only really useful if you absolutely rely on your specialist weapon, you use that a lot of the time, and if you use your alternate ammo to kill significantly. So if you're relying on Turned or Blast Furnace, as I said. And just like the last one, it would go well with weapon-based perks like Speed Cola, Double Tap, and Deadshot. Now the last 2 that I would combine into one perk would be Firing on All Cylinders, which is you can fire while sprinting, and Slaughter Slide, which creates 2 lethal explosions while sliding. Now people were all about Banana Colada, early in Black Ops 3, they wanted it to be a thing. This is what Treyarch gave us though, and by itself, Slaughter Slide, I couldn't see that as a perk just by itself. But with Firing on All Cylinders, they're both based on killing while moving. Firing on all cylinders, you're meant to kill while you're sprinting, and Slaughter Slide, you slide and you get those lethal explosions. And that's why I would combine them together, and so I've given it the name Madathon Martinis. So Madathon is pretty much just madness and marathon. Marathon being that, you're meant to be running and you're meant to be moving about, and madness because, well, I'm trying to think of the whole point of it is, killing while moving. Couldn't think of really a name that would go with Martini. So, you just imagine the player being mad and he's killing while running, he's absolutely angry. And so I think Madathon Martini just works because, you've got other perks that kind of do a play on words. So yeah, those are 3 new perks I think could have fit into Black Ops 3 nicely, and together with Widow's Wine, that could have been the 4 new perks in the game, and it would have given us 16 new perks overall. But Jump and Juice, Colada Charger, and Madathon Marathon, I think those are cool ideas, but what do you guys think? What do you think of these new perk ideas? Or what GobbleGums would you combine to make into a new perk? Let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys later. Cheers!